Every decision you make shapes the course of your life, not just in a worldly sense, but on a deeply spiritual level. These decisions are like drops of water falling into the lake of your life, creating ripples that expand outward to shape both the surface and the unseen depths of your spiritual journey. Each choice carries the potential to bring you closer to your soul, your most authentic, radiant self, or to pull you further away, creating a sense of disconnection or loss. This dynamic is not about mere morality or ethics. It is about listening to the quiet wisdom within, the voice of your inner being who knows your truth. When you choose in alignment with your soul, you feel within yourself a profound sense of peace, fulfillment, and purpose. When you veer off course, you experience a certain discomfort. This is your soul gently trying to pull you back. At the heart of every decision lies a simple dichotomy. You are always choosing between fear and love. Fear often masquerades as practicality, convenience, or survival instinct, whispering that it is safer to guard your heart, protect your pride, or cling to resentment. Yet, fear isolates you, creating walls that separate you from your soul and from others. Love, on the other hand, is the bridge that connects you to your essence and allows your spirit to flourish. It invites you to see beyond the immediate hurt and embrace the deeper truths of compassion, vulnerability, and connection. Take relationships, for instance. When your partner makes a mistake, holding a grudge may feel like self-defense, as though it shields you from further pain. But this is fear's illusion, keeping you bound to anger and disconnection. Forgiveness, while challenging, is an act of courage that flows from love. It frees your heart, opens space for healing, and deepens intimacy, not only with your partner, but with yourself. Each time you choose love over fear, you grow closer to your true self, reclaiming the peace and wholeness that fear can never offer. You may wonder, how can I discern the choices that bring me closer to my soul? The answer is simple, yet profound. By listening to the quiet whispers of intuition. Your soul speaks not in loud demands, but in gentle nudges, a feeling of peace, a sense of alignment, or an inner knowing when you consider a particular path. However, this voice can be elusive, often drowned out by the clamor of the ego, societal expectations, and the relentless distractions of modern life. The key lies in creating stillness within yourself, a space where you can truly hear your inner truth. When faced with a decision, pause and ask, does this choice reflect my core values? Will it bring me inner peace, or will it create turmoil? Is it driven by love and trust, or by fear and insecurity? By holding space for these questions, you invite your intuition to guide you. Trusting this inner compass empowers you to choose in alignment with your spirit, bringing clarity, fulfillment, and harmony into your life. It's important to recognize that no one always chooses perfectly, and that's okay. To be human is to sometimes falter, make mistakes, or stray from the guidance of your spirit. These moments are not failures, they are growth opportunities. Imagine procrastinating on an important task, only to find yourself overwhelmed by stress. It's easy to fall into self-criticism, but harsh judgment serves no purpose other than to weigh you down. Instead, approach yourself with compassion. Reflect. Why did I make that choice? Was it distress, avoidance, or fatigue? What can I do differently next time? By viewing missteps as lessons rather than punishments, you give yourself the grace to evolve. Self-compassion doesn't excuse misalignment. It empowers you to realign without the burden of guilt. Each moment offers a new chance to choose differently, to grow closer to your spirit, and to honor the journey of becoming your truest self. The choices you face daily are not always monumental. Most are seemingly small. How you respond to a rude comment, whether you take a few minutes to meditate or how you spend your evenings. Yet, it is in these small choices that the larger arc of our spiritual journey is shaped. Each decision becomes a brushstroke in the masterpiece of your life. The question is, are you painting something beautiful and harmonious, or something chaotic and misaligned? Imagine you're stuck in traffic and someone cuts you off. You feel anger bubbling up, and instinctively, you want to honk aggressively or shout. This is the crossroads. Reacting in anger pulls you away from your spirit. Responding with calmness, perhaps by taking a deep breath and letting it go, brings you closer to your spirit. In such moments, choosing the latter nurtures patience, compassion, and a peaceful state of mind. The journey to making soul-aligned decisions begins with awareness. Before choosing, make sure you consider the following concepts. Authenticity over approval. Frequently, you face moments where you can either honor your truth or conform to fit expectations. As teenagers, most of us have dreams of our own, but many are pressured by society to pursue a more stable career. When we choose authenticity, we honor the unique purpose of our soul. Authenticity radiates joy and fulfillment because it aligns our external actions with our internal truth. Inner growth. Prioritizing personal and spiritual growth over material gains aligns you with your soul. Though seemingly unconventional, these choices resonate deeply with your soul's calling, leading to profound growth and clarity. Decisions supporting your inner growth deepen your connection with yourself and the universe at large. Love over fear. Love is the language of the soul. Decisions rooted in love, compassion, understanding, and kindness expand your spiritual awareness. Choosing to approach challenges with love rather than fear shifts your perspective, helping you see life's interconnectedness. When you choose to mend a broken relationship by reaching out with humility, despite fear of rejection, that act, whether or not reciprocated, is a step toward the soul's natural state of love. Freedom over resentment. Embracing forgiveness is one of the most soul-enriching decisions you can make. Holding on to anger or resentment acts as a barrier, disconnecting you from the love and light that define your spiritual essence. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harm, but choosing freedom over bitterness, a choice that uplifts the soul. In addition to these concepts, you must also be aware of the things that distance you from your soul. Living through the ego. The ego thrives on external validation, competition, and material success. While achieving worldly goals is not inherently wrong, prioritizing them at the expense of inner peace often leaves you feeling empty. If you obsess over acquiring wealth or status, believing it will bring happiness, sooner or later you realize you've been chasing illusions rather than truth, as these achievements fail to satisfy your deeper needs. Neglecting self-love. Your physical, emotional, and mental well-being are bridges to your soul. Neglecting these aspects, whether through overworking, poor health choices, or suppressing emotions, can weaken this connection. Imagine constantly prioritizing others' needs over your own, eventually leading to burnout. This imbalance creates a disconnect that can only be healed by returning to self-love and care. Ignoring intuition. The soul communicates through intuition, a quiet but persistent inner knowing. Ignoring this guidance often leads to disconnection. For instance, you might stay in a toxic relationship or a job you hate because it feels safer than the unknown, even though your intuition nudges you toward change. Over time, such decisions dull your ability to trust yourself and create a chasm between you and your soul. Perpetuating disharmony. Actions that cause harm to yourself or others create spiritual discord. They are like planting weeds in a garden, choking the growth of beauty and balance within your soul. These could include dishonesty, betrayal, or disseminating negativity. For instance, spreading false rumors about a colleague may seem trivial, but fosters disconnection by lowering vibrational energy. Every action rooted in harm or deceit moves you further from the soul's natural state of integrity and love. Decision-making is not just about choosing between paths. It's a reflection of who you are at your core, your beliefs, values, and dreams. Decisions act as a mirror, revealing your evolving self-awareness and understanding of the world. You must practice elevating your decision-making process to resonate with your higher self, that part of you anchored in wisdom and authenticity. Here's a simple guide to get you started. Understand your core values. Your values are the compass of your soul. Ask yourself, what principles matter most to me? What do I stand for? By defining these guiding truths, you create a foundation for decisions that reflect your authentic self. For example, if honesty is your core value, you'll prioritize transparency, even in challenging situations. Outline your goals. Clarify what you're working toward, both in the short and long term. Consider, what are my aspirations? How can this decision move me closer to my goals? By aligning choices with your higher purpose, you stay focused on the bigger picture. For instance, choosing self-discipline today contributes to the long-term fulfillment of personal or professional dreams. Reflect on consequences. Pause to consider the ripple effects of your actions. What immediate outcomes might this choice bring? How will it impact my future and relationships? This step grounds you in the reality of your decisions, helping you make choices that align with both your values and your long-term vision. Tune into your intuition. Your intuition is the voice of your soul, guiding you toward alignment. Take a deep breath, be present, and ask yourself, what does my gut feeling say about this option? Does this choice feel peaceful or conflicted? Trust that your inner knowing holds the wisdom to guide you. Make a conscious decision. Bring it all together. With your values, goals, and intuition in mind, choose the path that feels most authentic. Remember, every decision is an opportunity to honor your soul. Reflect on the outcomes. Afterward, take time to evaluate your decisions and the lessons learned. What lessons can I take from the experience? Did this choice truly align with my authentic self? Reflection helps you grow, refine your decision-making, and continuously align with your soul's purpose. Every decision is an opportunity to come home to your soul. While the journey requires mindfulness and courage, it is deeply rewarding. By choosing authenticity, love, and growth, you deepen your connection with your true self. Even when you stray, the soul's call remains constant, gently guiding you back. As you navigate life's crossroads, remember this: the most meaningful decisions may not always be the easiest, but they are the ones that will bring you closer to the essence of who you truly are. Choose wisely, for your soul awaits. If this message resonates with you, I encourage you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I sincerely appreciate you spending your time here.